Julie from Lady Bits PT. Welcome to Getting Your Body Back After Baby, Part 1, and this particular series is for your pelvic floor and your core component of rehabbing after baby. So grab a ball or a pillow will do just fine. Find a spot on the floor and let's get to it because you don't have much time. So we're going to lay on our backs, come all the way down, take the ball or the pillow and place it between your knees. We're going to reconnect a little bit with your breath. So what I want you to do is put your hand under your low back and find just enough space for like one finger or even some ladybugs to crawl through. I do not want your entire back mushed against the floor. So essentially, yes, your bottom's on the floor, your shoulders and all this other stuff, but I'm not going to have you smush your whole spine up against the floor. So this is not going to be a posterior tilt where you're smushing things into the floor. We want to keep a neutral pelvis here, which means you have a teeny tiny bit of space from your low back off the floor. So we're going to maintain that teeny tiny space. So inhale. As you exhale, gently squeeze the ball and blow out a dandelion. Inhale, release. Exhale, blow out that dandelion and squeeze the ball. What you might notice happening, what I hope you notice happening, is when you inhale, your belly releases. When you exhale, I want you to take your belly button and ever so gently feel it slide in and up. You're going to feel a little tension across your lower abdomen. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. So you can palpate, you can put your fingers right inside these hip bones. As you exhale and squeeze this ball together, you should feel your deep low abs kick on and kick your fingers right out of there. Inhale, release. And just keep doing this with your breath as I talk. So just keep rotating. Exhale, squeeze the ball, feel the lower abs kick on. Inhale, release. Now what I'd like you to do is incorporate a little Kegel in here. So squeeze the ball, squeeze your pelvic floor and blow. This hand is my pelvic floor. Inhale, relax it, let it all go. Exhale, squeeze the ball, keep that little space between your spine and the floor. Inhale, release. So we're squeezing the ball just to facilitate helping our pelvic floor turn on. It's this nice, gentle way of helping that turn on. You should be feeling your lower abs kick on. So you're just blowing hard enough to blow a dandelion or possibly a cotton ball across your hand. Make the cotton ball go across the table. So we're using our breath to turn on the transverse abdominis, the deepest abdominal muscle. I do not want your rectus abdominis coming in. We're not interested in the obliques right now. We're really interested in maintaining a nice neutral pelvis and just working with your breath to wake up that transverse abdominis, that deep core muscle, and feel your pelvic floor turn on. You should be feeling it turn on by now. So really use your breath here. I'm not even thinking about doing an abdominal exercise. I'm just blowing hard enough that I'm feeling my abs kick right in for me, which is perfect. Think about birthday candles. How hard you blow to blow birthday candles out, and as you're blowing, your belly should come back in a little bit. When you inhale, notice my belly fills out. Good. Oh, let that go. Shake it out a little bit. So I hope you started to feel your transverse abdominis turn on here. Now I'm going to talk about this muscle a lot, so get used to hearing me talk about it. That is your core, your pelvic floor, your diaphragm, and your lumbar multifidus, but we'll get to those. Okay, so what am I doing next? We're not scooting down just yet. So now that we found that nice transverse abdominis, we are going to use it ever so slightly more. Inhale first. Exhale. Feel the lower belly come in. Lift your right heel off the floor just a little. Inhale, let it go. Exhale your left heel up. Now you notice my toes are still on the floor. You just had a baby. I don't expect you to be superwoman just yet. But I do expect you to keep your spine very stable. Your pelvis very stable. I don't want anything rocking and rolling. You notice that I'm keeping my hand on my lower abs because I want to feel it nice and stable. So I'm keeping my low spine off the floor, maybe half an inch. When you inhale, let your heel drop. Let your belly and pelvic floor relax and let go. As you exhale, feel your zip up. Let your belly button help your leg come up. You may feel your pelvic floor turn on. I'm okay with that. Just as long as you turn it off and you relax it all the way between. This looks like a little teeny tiny movement, but when done correctly, it's a really good little workout. And just work with your own breath. You don't have to keep up with me. I'm a little chit-chatty over here. So as you're blowing out, you might notice your ribs are stitching down and together, and I'm doing that on purpose because you did just have a baby. And we know those ribs like to flare out as that baby makes more room for itself, kicks your ribs out. So as you exhale, try to feel your lower ribs stitching down and together as it's picking up your heel off the floor. Inhale, let that heel down. Exhale, belly button towards spine, lower ribs together. Inhale, let it all go. Exhale. Feel those ribs stitched together in the front. Feel that lower belly button come in. Inhale, let it go. Good work. I promised you 10 minutes. I better get moving, huh? All right. Now, take that ball or that pillow. We're going to put it right between the knees. We're going to do a bridge here, which means our bottom's going to come up off the floor, but we're going to do it with our breath. Inhale first. Exhale, squeeze your glutes first. Lift up into a bridge with the inhale. Exhale. Inhale on your way down. You'll notice I'm rolling down one spine at a time. Exhale, lift up. I'm pretending that my back is a string of pearls. And as I inhale, I'm lowering one pearl at a time. And as I'm exhaling, I'm peeling my pelvis and my back up off the floor. This is nice and gentle. This should feel good. You're giving that ball a light squeeze when you're moving up. Inhale on your way back down. Exhale on your way up. You absolutely can do a Kegel in this bridge position, just as long as you let it go. When you come back down, I don't want your pelvic floor getting too tight or stuck. It's all about balance. It's great if you can squeeze a muscle and wake it up and remind it what its job is. It's more important, equally as important, to be able to let it all go. Prevent pain and dysfunction down the line. We want nice, equal, healthy, subtle, beautiful muscles that have lots of flexibility, lots of range of motion. Now my breathing is way off of my movements. I hope yours is still on. Exhale with effort. Exhale as you lift up. Squeeze those knees together. This is meant to be nice and slow and gentle. I'm assuming you've just had a baby. So even if you're 50 and you're recovering your body back for the first time after having had a kid 30 years ago, I still want you to take this nice and slow and gentle. All right, so that should have wakened up your glutes. You should feel things kind of waking up. And now we're just going to move into a little bit of a traditional bridge. Same breathing. Inhale first. Exhale, lift right up. Inhale on your way down. Exhale, lift up. I am squeezing the balls. I'm lifting. Exhale, lift. Let's do 6 more of those. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, stay up here. 1, stay up here. We're going to do 10 little pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and woo! Come on down. If everything's feeling really tight, let's go ahead and open that up. Stretch out those glutes, stretch out that back. Okay, 2 left. I haven't kept track of time. Hopefully I'm within my little 10-minute limit. We're gonna scoot a little bit down closer to this wall right here. We're gonna take advantage of this wall. So now we're gonna really work on that transverse abdominis. This time I want you to take your belly button, push it all the way down the floor. So it's okay to push your spine into the floor here. Our pelvis is already rotated. So the rule is that belly button's not allowed to pop up. So put your hand right on that belly button, and I want you to feel that belly button pushing down into the floor. Keep that belly button there. If it pops up when you do the movement, you know you've lost that muscle. So belly button down, inhale first. This is incorporating being able to inhale while keeping your transverse abdominis turned on. Hopefully you watched that other video first. So here's our inhale, exhale, pull your foot up off the wall. Don't let your belly button lift up. Inhale, put it back. Exhale, lift your other foot off the wall. Good, inhale, put it back. Exhale, lift. You should feel a lot of work happening right now. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. When you're blowing, you should feel it's not only helping to pull your foot away from the wall, but it's stitching your ribs together in the front, and you're definitely feeling it deep in the low abs. Watch yourself. Make sure you're not pushing too hard into the wall with the other foot. You're going to think this is too easy if you're really pushing into that wall. Your feet should be light as a feather. Just lightly resting against the wall, a chair, coffee table, whatever you have in front of you. That belly button needs to stay down and in. Obviously, the easier this gets, the further away you can get from the wall. So if it's getting easy, scoot back a bit. Inhale, exhale, peel off that wall. Don't let that belly button pop up. If it looks like this, you're in a world of trouble. You're not ready for that yet. Get closer to that wall. I don't want anything, no low back arching, no belly buttons popping, even if it's just this. That's not good. So, everything down in it. A few more. Inhale, exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We better flip over before I run out of time. So, over we go. We're going to go onto our elbows and our knees. You're going to take your low belly, you're going to pull it in up towards your spine, so keep that zipped up sensation down there. You're going to keep that going the whole time because we're going to do a little bit of a leg lift, but we got to keep our hips stable. I don't want them flopping all over the place. So inhale first. Exhale, pull your lower belly button in as you lift. One knee out and put it right back with the inhale. Exhale, lift your other knee out. You can even keep all your toes on the floor. This is still work. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, the other one out. Keeping that lower belly pulled in. Hips nice and stable. Exhale with effort. Exhale out. You should feel your low abs really kicking on here. You can even keep your heels together. It's a lot of work. Keep that lower belly button in when you go to lift that heel. We're working on spinal stability here. Inhale, exhale, lift. Only do what you can do with good control. If you can't do it with good control, do less range of motion. When done correctly, this is very difficult. Three more. 1, 2. I lied. We're going to do 2 more to equal out both sides. 3. Whew. And 4. Take it back. Take it back. That was a lot of work. Stretch your arms out, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.